What's up, y'all? AJ Simmons here, founder of the Clean Biz Network. And today's guest is a special one, y'all. I remember this guy right here. He been stalking me for years with them Facebook ads, tracking everywhere I go. So he's a marketing genius. I already know that, man. He's been featured on the Earn Your Legion podcast / show. He's been featured on the Social Proof podcast. And so I had to get him on the Clean Biz Network podcast. So without further ado, please welcome the king of client attraction, Mr. Marquell Russell. What's up, Marquell?
What's up, man? How you doing, man? Thank you for having me, AJ.
Absolutely, bro. Thank you for coming on. So typically on my channel, what we usually interview cleaning business owners, and my first question is always, where you at in revenue? But since it's you and you're not in the cleaning space, I'm going to do it a little bit different. Instead, could you just kind of give us a rough estimate, if you have it, if you had to guess about how much revenue do you think that you've generated for your clients?
Overall, for our clients, we're north of $1 billion in revenue for our clients.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy, bro. So before we unpack all of that and figure out how you were able to, help people get to that point, let's just slow it down a little bit and figure out who is Marquell, who you are, where you're from, what's your background.
So yeah, I'm Marquell. I love entrepreneurship. I always been an entrepreneur my entire life, whether that was me cutting grass or taking out trash in the neighborhood to selling drugs or, club promotions, artist management, all across the board. So I love entrepreneurship. I'm a family man. I have an amazing, beautiful wife. My kids, I have 5 kids, a lot of nephews and nieces. I love traveling. I'm a success story junkie. Like I'm obsessed with the amount of success stories that we create. And yeah, man, I'm just living a life that I absolutely love every day.
Okay, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Now, you kind of hinted at this already, but I'm kind of I want to dive into it a little bit more. So before you became the king of client attraction, how would you say you really got your start in entrepreneurship?
So I think I got my start. I think my first entrepreneurial endeavor was probably, I didn't know it was entrepreneurship. It was probably I was the guy in apartments, knocking on your door, asking, can I take your trash out? So that probably was my first entrepreneurial endeavor for real.
Okay, that's what's up. That's right. And then also, so I was watching some of your different podcast interviews to kind of prepare my questions for this. So one thing I do know that you have a background in network marketing. And so I'll just give some of my feelings on that. So from my personal opinion, network marketing, because I did a little tiny bit back in my early days, right? And so in my opinion, I know people got a lot of mixed feelings about network marketing. I think that it's great to learn sales, and I think it's great to just learn how to network pretty much and just to get some experience for the most part. Will most people make a career or a living off of it? Probably not, but it's definitely something that could help. I wouldn't do it today, right, as established business person running my company, but back then, that's kind of how I feel about it. So what's your take on network marketing?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing I took away from network marketing is it introduced me to personal development, right? So network marketing saved me fresh off the streets. I was fresh off the streets, went into network, got exposed to network marketing, introduced me to the personal development world, the Jim Rons and the Les Browns and even the Eric Thomas, and the list just goes on. So I think John Maxwell, Success Magazine, the whole 9. So it really took me down that rabbit hole of personal development. And I think if you're going to be an entrepreneurial, if you aren't obsessed with the personal development stuff, you're going to lose anyway, because business is literally, I would say 90 to 99% the inner game stuff. So I think that's the biggest thing network marketing assists me with, for sure.
No, that's fact, bro. You know what? I be trying to figure out where I got this idea to always listen to podcasts and motivational stuff, reading books. I forgot I did get that from network marketing, as a matter of fact, back in my Amway days. So that's what's up. When exactly did you start Client Attraction University? And then also, what made you feel qualified to be able to coach the coaches, so to speak?
For sure. So I think we started Client Attraction University officially probably 5 years ago, 3 to 5 years ago, Client Attraction University. Prior to that, probably 8 years ago or so, almost 10, all of our stuff was under the Marquell Russell brand, right? So it was just Marquell Russell. However, from a company standpoint, we shifted everything up on the Client Attraction University itself. And to the second part of your question, what made me qualify, I think for me, when I was in network marketing, I got introduced to online marketing. So I went down that rabbit hole. And then basically I started teaching what I was learning. And I was mainly teaching it to other network marketers because I knew they were struggling with getting leads and so forth. So I started teaching what I was doing. So when I learned how to generate one lead, I made a YouTube video and taught how to do that. When I generated 5 leads in a day, I made a video and taught that. When I got 10 leads in a day, I made a video and taught it. When I recruited my first rep on Facebook, I made a video and taught how I did that. And I ended up creating like a whole lead magnet giveaway on how to recruit on Facebook, right? Because I was just teaching what I was doing. So every phase of my process, all I was doing was just teaching what I was learning based on what I was doing. And it just continued to snowball. Then people wanted me to coach them because people was like implementing what I was teaching and they were getting results. And then people started asking me to coach them. And then I realized that coaching was a thing. Then I started teaching people what I was doing and people started getting results. And then through that, I discovered that I got like this gift for teaching and like taking these complicated concepts and then breaking it down to simple, easy to understand things that people can actually implement and get results. And then it just kind of snowballed from there.
I love it. I love it. And for those who are watching, by the way, I apologize. I always got to tell y'all on this channel. So my office is in a suite. I don't control the AC. They do. And it's very loud. So I apologize for that background popping on. It'll be off in a second. But anyway, so we specialize in the cleaning business over here, right? And we typically do business to business because I do commercial cleaning, but we got some residential cleaning people over here too. But one of the things that I notice is, and I know you specialize in high ticket sales, so a lot of people, they kind of feel like they want to charge more, but they're just scared to do it, right? They might feel like their services worth more, but they're just scared to charge more to their customers. So just from your expert background in sales, like what advice could you give to somebody like that who's afraid to raise their prices or even charge more to try to get the job?
So the biggest thing I typically say is like charging premium prices actually does everyone a favor. By not charging enough, you do everybody a disservice. So what do I mean? So if you charge more, number one, your business is more profitable, right? It can be more profitable if you do it right? Number two, you got enough profit margin to hire other people, right? So now you've provided jobs. So now you've impacted more families, right? And you freed yourself up from stuff because you can hire for roles that you don't necessarily have to do, so you can specialize in your specific thing, right? So for example, if you have a cleaning company and you're doing all the cleaning right now, let's say you start charging more, so now you got more margin. Now you can actually serve more clients. Yep. Because let's say, for example, you can only clean, I'm just using a number, let's say you can only do 3 houses a day or 3 buildings a day. Now you hire some other people because you're charging more. Now you just duplicate that. Now you can do 9 buildings a day, right? So now you pretty much 3 extra revenue, probably even more by you increasing your prices. And now you can actually hire some people and then it's going up. Now, also, the level of service that you used to do by yourself, now you can increase the level of service for the client because now you got more people that can actually help you with the service. So now you're not showing up exhausted trying to deliver this particular service because now you've got some other people who can actually help you. And you can, instead of you trying to, let's say, for example, you charge, I'm just throw some round numbers out. Let's say you used to charge 1,000, now you charge 5,000. Now, if you want to make 10,000 a month, you don't got to get 10 clients paying you 1,000. You can get 2 clients paying you 5,000. Now you can really go to bat and really give these 2 clients a real concierge level service. So now they benefit well because you charge more.
That's gold, y'all. That's gold. You would think this man running a multi-million-dollar cleaning company himself, because that's it. That is literally it right there, bro. I love that. Mm-hmm. All right, now what about online presence? What are some things, or is there anything in particular that you think that people should have on their websites for their cleaning companies in order to attract clients?
Yeah, for sure. I think the best, so I got this motto where it's like, the best way to show people you can help them is by actually helping them, right? So how do you help them? I always recommend, I always ask people, what education-based content? So when I search you up, what type of education-based content do you got online? I see you have a cleaning company, right? But so do these people too. So what kind of content do you have where I can actually connect with your personality or somebody else's personality? Like, are you showing me inside of buildings where you're actually cleaning, right? Yeah. So some people don't realize it's like the power of, let's say you make videos where you're showing somebody how to clean their windows, for example, in their office and keep them clean, right? And they're just showing them how to do it, right? And now you're and you got to do it in your own personality. And you're like, Well, by the way, you're probably too busy to be doing this on your own. So just have me and my team come out and do it for you. Click on the link click the link in the bio and go schedule a demo, right? And then we'll come out and do blah, 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 blah. Or if you really know you're dope, you may say, schedule a demo and we'll come out and do the first cleaning for you for free, right? Right. So now you like, here's go do this to do that. So now you're generating leads. But a lot of times people, they are so afraid to do value-based content because they're like, well, if I get them this content for free, then they'll just do it on their own. Well, no, they're not. They're gonna want you to do it. Now, are all of them gonna want you to do it? No. So you've still served those individuals who didn't hire you, but you're also gonna find individuals who see those videos who do hire you. And then some of those people who see the video and do it themselves, they probably share the videos to other individuals who end up hiring, right? So I think that's a huge mistake that people make. Also on their website, their messaging isn't clear, right? When you go to their site, it's like for example, I'm gonna just do this totally random. This won't even plan.
Okay.
So right here it says Brazilian blessed cleaning. Like, what does that even mean? That doesn't tell me why I should hire. So Atlanta shines. Like, that's terrible. Like, people are spending money on these ads and they're terrible, right? So if you go right here, it says commercial and office cleaning, prices to suit all budgets. Bark.com connects consumers and businesses with the right professionals for their brand. Choose the cleaning contractors for you. Like, that's terrible. Cleaning with like all these where it says sponsor these ads. That's terrible, right? So if we go down here, Atlanta Green Maids, the #1 rated Atlanta. By who? Right?
Right.
Like, by who? If I click over and go to the site real quick, let me hop over here. So right here it says your time is precious. Why spend it cleaning? Select your home size. See your price. So this is okay. So for example, let's say they change this to like, we make your house spotless, guaranteed, while you spend time doing the stuff that matters.
Right.
Blah, do XYZ below to schedule a demo or something like that, right? So a lot of these, we could go on and on, and we'll see if we go through 100 of those, one of them will have clear messaging.
Yeah, now that's gold right there, bro. You know something that you just said at the end, after you did the perfect headline, but you also told them what to do next. People will be amazed how important that is. I didn't realize that until I started doing YouTube. And it's like, if I don't tell people to subscribe, they won't subscribe. If I don't tell people to like the video, they won't like the video.
Exactly.
So you gotta tell them. I love that, bro. All right, now, I transitioned from the cleaning industry to becoming the full-time coach / software company on the Clean Biz Network, right? And so I get a lot of people, they see AJ doing it, and they want to be like AJ. So I said, you know what? Let me ask you. I know I got my little advice, but you've been doing this. I don't know if you've been doing it longer than me or not, or the same time, but I know you've been killing it is what I do know, right? Mm-hmm. So what advice would you give to somebody who wants to transition from, the cleaning space or whatever business that they might be in now into the coaching space?
I would say the biggest thing is have legit expertise, right? Like, there's a lot of frauds around here. A lot of people are teaching people stuff that they ain't never did it before. Right. Like, it's so many people out here teaching people how to build $1 million business, but they've never built $1 million business. Right. So it's like, it's just you. If you've never built $1 million business, don't say you teach people how to build $1 million business. Teach what you've done. So if you, let's say for example, you've started, let's say you're a barber, and you've learned how to make $5,000 a month as a barber. Like, teach that. Like, don't teach how to become $1 million barber, because you're not $1 million barber, right? Some people say, well, you can do that. Some people say, well, basketball, because they say Phil Jackson never played basketball, but he helped the Bulls do XYZ, and I'm like, well, okay, you can argue that. However, if somebody said, well, I can help you get to 100 million, but they've never got to 100 million, I wouldn't hire them. I'd rather find, now could they teach you? I mean, that's arguable. I'd rather learn from somebody who's actually got to 100 million, though, right? And it maybe even helps some other people get to 100 million. So I think the first thing is number one, actually have done it before. So have some legit expertise. Number two, know how to teach, because just because you have done a thing doesn't mean you know how to teach it, right? It's two completely different skill sets. So being an entrepreneur that's extraordinary at something is one set of skills. Being able to teach it is another set of skills. Being able to do both is a very rare set of skills.
Yeah.
So really legit know how to teach people and break things down so that other people can get it. so they can actually help get results as well. And it's not just about how much you make off of selling people your information.
Man, that's gold, boy. That's gold. I'm trying to tell y'all better be getting these gems and dropping now. I mentioned Client Attraction University a couple times during this interview, and I just wanted to ask you, what is CAU and who is it for?
Yeah, so Client Attraction University is, we mainly work with professional service providers. Historically, so at one point we did coaches, consultants, and service providers. Then we shifted into coaches and consultants. Then we just did coaches for a while. So now we're back to our roots, which is coaches, consultants, professional service. So we're doing professional service providers, which is coaching businesses, consulting businesses, cleaning services, attorneys, real estate. If you want more clients consistently and predictably, we help you install systems. We have this thing called the automatic selling system, right? So it actually helps you attract leads every single day. That does the selling for you. So now you have people show up already pre-sold, pre-qualified, pre-vetted, and ready to pay you for whatever you offer at any price.
I love it, bro. Now, with that said, I'm gonna do a selfish question for me. This ain't for the audience, right? So
For sure.
just off the little bit of interaction that we had, I don't know if you've seen anything of mine, but just based off a little bit that you've seen so far, what do you think that I should be doing better or doing more or less of?
So great question. Are you running ads?
I'm not.
There you go. I mean, so bro, ads are a gold mine. So for example, so if somebody's watching this and they're running a cleaning business right now, I think one thing they could do like immediately is create a lead magnet that says 7 mistakes to avoid before hiring a residential cleaning company, or seven mistakes to avoid before hiring a commercial cleaning company. Right? Or 7 mistakes to avoid before hiring an at-home cleaning service. And then teaching those 7 things in the free download or the free video, and then having them book a call for you to come out and do it. Now, even if they don't book a call for you to come out and do it, you still now can follow up with them and create more value, right? Talk about things like, kid-friendly chemicals to use, the best rugs, the best vacuums. So just kind of teaching and giving them more value. So I think, bro, one thing you can immediately do, I don't know how much revenue you're doing right now. However, I think adding ads into the mix with the content you're already doing, because your content that you're already doing is going to make your ads more profitable, right? And then your ads are going to get your content more visible. So they literally feed each other. And by you running ads, it's also going to drive your Google rank, your Google searches up, and your YouTube searches up, because people are going to be seeing your ads and they're going to be seeking you out.
I'm mad because I hate when you already know the answer and then you, for some reason, you need somebody outside of you to tell you anyway. That is it. I'm definitely
100%.
Appreciate that. All right, one last one before we jump into this lightning round. So, just a general question. As far as entrepreneurship goes and running your business, what has been the hardest part for you so far in your entrepreneurship journey?
The hardest part, I would probably say one of the hardest parts, man, is expecting me from other people.
Yeah.
Because like me, where I'm from, I operate off a certain code, right? So I bring a lot of the code where I come from, I bring it into like legit business as well, because where I'm from, certain stuff will get you killed. Right. So I don't play with people. I don't play with people about their money. Because I know I know the result of that where I'm from, right? So it's like people be out here like selling people courses and selling people programs, and they don't be delivering and all that. It's like, man, it's crazy, and that's crazy to me, right? So I still live in the same city where I grew up, where I still ran around in the streets. I'm still outside. Like when people see me, it's love, because I ain't never did no bad business or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm solid, right? And anybody who rock with me know that, and my loyalty is everything. So I expect that from others, right? And even people who like say they really rock with you, right? But a lot of times they just rock with you while it's all good and while it's beneficial to them. But when the boat rocks a little bit, then you can really see who rocking with you for real. So I think that would probably be one of the toughest things, because for me, when I eat, I want everybody to eat. And that's just how I always rock. I want everybody to be straight. If I rock with you, we family. Like I don't really do friends, right? I do like we're associates or we family, right? If I rock with you, I rock with you, like for real. It ain't no in between with me. I just rock with you because I can get something. I know some people say, well, well, wealthy people, they do business with people that they don't really like. They just do it because it's a money play. It's like, I get it, but that ain't really my thing. I can't act like I rock with you. You know what I'm saying? So that would be the most challenging thing is like expecting me, because I'm solid, expecting that from other people.
No, that's big facts, because business is completely different. And I do the same damn thing. And it's like, I ain't gonna say I miss out, because I get exactly what I deserve. But I think 100%. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like sometimes anyway, I agree 1,000%. So, all right, we're gonna move on to this lightning round. And so I'm gonna say a word or a phrase, and you just tell me the first thing that come to mind. You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. First one is Atlanta.
The best city in the world.
Okay. Sales.
I love it. Sales is service. Sales, yeah, I love it.
Okay. Marketing
makes selling unnecessary. Great marketing makes selling unnecessary. It's these skills to have. Okay.
All right. Okay, I can see that. Facebook and IG ads or YouTube ads?
Both.
Facts. All right. You need to answer for almost everything.
All of them.
Your thoughts on LinkedIn?
I think LinkedIn is a valuable resource as long as you know how to use it. I think all tools work right. It's just a matter if you know how to use it.
Okay. Social media in general.
Social media, it's for most people, it's an underutilized asset. They don't know what they're doing, but it can be a tool or a toy. Most people use it as a toy, but for those who use it as a tool, they make millions from it, even billions.
Okay. I like that. Now, speaking of toy, using it as a toy, which platform would you say you spend the most time on as far as consuming?
As far as consuming, probably Instagram. Probably it's a mix between Instagram and YouTube. I watch a lot of long. I watch a lot of long form on YouTube, right? Instagram, I watch more like short form.
Same here. Okay. What else we got? 850 credit score, $1 million cash.
$1 million cash.
Yeah. It's tough, man. Look.
I'm like, cash me out, man. I'm like, cash me out. However, that's my knee jerk, like right. But however, I probably would go with the 850 credit score though, because if I got an 850 credit score, I can go get a few million. I can go get access to a few million.
Okay. Now, me personally, I'm definitely gonna go with the cash. I was just picking with you because I know everybody in Atlanta be on that credit boy, and I'm like,
that's why I was like, it's a tough one. You saw my knee jerk is giving cash me out, but then I'm like, well, I can get a lot of leverage, so my knee jerk was like, cash, go ahead and cash me out. And I know you say everybody in Atlanta, man. People done turn Atlanta like to some. Yeah, man. It's like, oh my God, don't even get me started on that.
All right. The key to success.
Vision.
Okay.
Yeah, vision.
Favorite hobby when you're free.
Favorite hobby when I'm free. Probably reading or learning or traveling. Right. I like traveling. I like reading. Just depends on what's going on. I'm playing with my kids. I was outside with my 3-year-old. We were just kicking the ball in the backyard. So like, just, it just depends. I got a simple life.
Okay. Your favorite YouTube channel other than mine, other than yours, or anyone that we're affiliated with?
My favorite YouTube channel. Man, that's a good question. You said other than mine, yours, or anybody we're affiliated with.
Right. Right. Hey, I know that's kind of hard to do though, but
that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
You know why I know that's a tough one too? Because I don't really like, other than Grant Cardone, I don't really got like one channel that I'm typically always watching. I just find random videos and I, like you said, turn it on for them. And I typically listen to it, like not even looking at it. I'll just be listening to it and I'll be going working or something. So I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, that's how I am too. I definitely don't watch no Grant Cardone stuff. Like, I gotta say,
you don't like Grant, man?
I used to like Grant. I don't know him as a person, but I saw a YouTube video one time where he was like he should have permission to say the N-word. And when he said that, I was like, yeah, I'm good on
him. So on him personally, I wouldn't do. But as far as business, when I'm trying to like sell and try to get in that mode, I definitely use him for sure. All right, let's see what else we got. Best decision you ever made in business?
Best decision I've ever made in business, to really dive deep and learn direct response marketing.
Okay, I love that. All right, your favorite. Actually, we'll do this. Top 5 rappers all time.
Oh man, man, you have me going here. Okay, all right. Number one, Tupac.
Okay.
Number two, somebody who's highly slept on is Saha.
Okay, yeah. He'll be.
Familiar
Yeah.
with Saha?
Yep. Kanye, he used to be with Kanye, yeah.
Yep. Saha the Prince. Number three, top 3 rappers of all time, man. I'm such a music nerd, bro. It's like it's tough to get because it's
Good,
always
'cause a lot of times I get people and they don't even really care about music and then they can't make it fun for me. So good, I'm glad you into it.
yeah, man. It always depends on what vibe I'm on. So Pop,
Right.
Saha, because it's crazy. Because right now I'm super heavy on. I'm a Lil Baby fan.
Okay,
I
okay,
like Yo Gotti.
okay.
I like Nipsey.
Yeah,
Not sure if I'll throw anyone in the top 5 though.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy. So Pop, with 8 Ball and MJG be 2 or 1?
We're gonna count them as one.
Okay, 8 Ball and
Count them.
MJG,
All right.
UGK. Oh wait, Outkast.
Bang, yeah, you got to. Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, like I'm drawing a blank. So Pop, Saha, 8 Ball and MJG, UGK, and in no particular order, by the way, and Outkast.
And you know what, I love the fact that you said Outkast, because everybody will try to just say Andre 3000. Like Big Boy ain't like that too. Like, come
Nah,
on.
Big Boy like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Boy dope.
But all right, now we got that lightning round over with. I got like a couple more questions for you, then we'll wrap it up. All right.
Okay.
So next question is, if you had to start all over again from zero and you wanted to build back up to the level that you are now, what would you do?
I would figure out what I'm gonna. Do I know everything that I know still?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So I would say, okay, all right. I would create a free giveaway. Well, I would probably do. I would create a free giveaway. How much money do I got?
Nothing. Zero.
Okay, cool. So I would do like a free Zoom. I would get me a Zoom account, which I can get. I can get a free meeting on Zoom for, I think up to a certain amount of time for free. So I would get that set up. I would and I would say, okay, I'm gonna do a free training showing you how to get 5 to 10 clients every single week. They'll pay you $3,000 to $250,000. Do a free training, and I would promote it. I would create some content to promote it. I would see, do I know all the people I still know?
Yep.
Okay, so I would create some content. I would put it on social media, tap into some people I know, get them to invite their people as well. I would do a free masterclass teaching, how to get clients, and then I would send them to a book call to have a call with me to talk about how I can actually help them do it all,
Okay.
and then get on the phone with them and then enroll them into probably like a $10,000 type program or something.
And then you up 10,000 just like that.
Because if I get, let's say I get 30 of them to book a call, I get 15 to show up, and then I sign up, 4 of them for 10,000, or 3 or 4 might have made 30, 40,000, and now I'm gonna, dump probably half of that back into ads, and then now I'm.
And you know what's crazy about that too? That right there is why it's so important to invest in yourself, because if you didn't have the knowledge that you have, you wouldn't be able to do it. See, anybody can't just go do that. It sounds like, so based off you're saying he's just gonna sell a course. No, you know what I mean? Or just a coaching program. No, it's way more than that. Because see, first you gotta have the skill, the experience, the ability to even do something like that. So now he's in a position where he can basically print money. That's exactly what it is. So I just wanted to point that out though for the people. All right, now what else I got for you? All right, I wanted to go ahead and announce here that Marquell did officially say that he will be speaking at the 2024 Clean Biz Network Conference. So kudos for that. What can we expect to get from Marquell next February 2024 in Las Vegas at the Clean Biz Network Conference?
My whole goal is I want to come in. I'm assuming because you want me to come talk about getting clients, right?
Yep, that's it.
So you can expect to leave with a step-by-step game plan of you will have the superpower of getting more clients than you can possibly handle. So you will never have a day where you're worried about, how am I going to get a new client? What am I going to post? What to say? Where do I find clients? You'll never have to worry about it again once you come to the event in 2000. Was it? It's February, right?
Yep, February. Yep.
Yep. Once you come, You'll lead with a step-by-step game plan. No fluff, no hype. I don't got no motivation or nothing for you. You're gonna be jumping in there right brass tacks, and you'll walk away with a game plan of like, I do this, I get this specific result. So now you can fulfill your cleaning service with your clients. So now you got to the point where you gotta hire more people to actually serve all the clients you're gonna be getting.
Bam, y'all heard it here first, y'all. So make sure you get your tickets. www.cbnconference.com. Clean Biz Network, y'all. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets ASAP. Hear from Marquel in person, y'all. All right, one last one for you before we go. If somebody's watching this video right now, they want to start a company, any type of company. Usually we say cleaning business, but really it could be any company. I'm just trying to get people going. What would you say to that person that's scared to take that first step?
I would say, man, I would say arrogance. A lot of people think that arrogance is thinking too highly of yourself. I believe that arrogance is having the audacity to believe that God has to give you another day to wake up to do the thing that you know you're already supposed to be doing.
So have some arrogance.
That's arrogance. So like,
right.
You have the audacity to be like, well, I know I want to do that thing. I know I would need to start a cleaning business. So I know I need to do this, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Right? Is it scarier to take the step, or is it scarier to live a life with regret and lay on their deathbed like, man, I should have did all those things, and put your family in a better position? Is it scarier going out like that, or is it scarier to like just go after it?
No, that's great right there. Right, that's great. As a matter of fact, one of the things that I look up, like when I'm feeling down or I ain't feeling it or I need an extra kick, I literally look up topics on arrogance, because I know I'm automatically humble. I'm automatically, laid back and all that. So I do my best to go out of my way to be arrogant sometimes for that exact reason. I love that feedback, bro. Now, this is Mr. Marquel Russell, y'all. Client Attraction University, the king of client attraction. If the people want to follow you, Marquel, how can they follow you?
Yeah, so whatever your favorite platform is. I'm on Instagram, Marquel Russell, MarQuel RUSSELL. If you're on Facebook, I'm there. TikTok, wherever you at. Shoot me if you're on Instagram and Facebook. Shoot me a DM. Let me know you saw me on here. I definitely love to connect. Also, I got a free resource. So if you want to get 50 to 100 leads every single day for your business, and actually turn it into 5 to 50 clients per week or per month, depending on how many clients you can handle at a time, go to paidadplaybook.com. So that's PAID playbook.com and get it all for 100% free. And if you shoot me a DM on Instagram or something, I got another free gift for you as well. So let's connect.
Let's do it, bro. We gotta get some type of affiliate link going for each other or something, bro.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, bro. Thank you so
much.
By
the way, if you go to paidadplaybook.com, and we can actually help you if you decide to apply to work with us, just put on there that AJ sent you. And then we'll actually hook you up with like a bonus scholarship to save you some money as well, just because you came through my man.
There you go. There we go, y'all. See, I'm always looking out for my people. Appreciate you, Marquel, for doing the same. Thank you so much for coming on, bro.
100%.
All right.